Hello and welcome back to SirKenSaid.com. That's right. That was water. It's balls hot again once here in Seattle, and I have to go out tonight and check on the guards. So I'm not drinking during the day, and that explains the H2O. With all the madness over the Captain America Brave New World video trailer dropping, I thought I would give some very dumbed down history on some of the main characters, starting with Thunderbolt Ross, who, looking around online, there are background stories on him that last 9 hours. The guy who I trust and I follow on YouTube, the breakdown I got most of my information from about Ross from him was 30 minutes long. We ain't got that kind of time. So it's going to be down and dirty. I'm going to give you the real dumbed down version of Thaddeus Ross in under 10 minutes. Um, he made his very first appearance in Incredible Hulk #1, which premiered back in May of 1962. He was, of course, created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. I mean, who wasn't back then? Um, he had a very, very long history of military service that his entire family um, is very proud of. And it goes all the way back to the Civil War. So it made sense that he joined the Army's Air Corps at the time and fought in World War II, at which point he became a captain. Um, he excelled in the military academy. Some people think it was skill, but a lot more people think it was because of his family history in the military. I think it was a little bit of both. Um, what started his I'm going to say what started his downfall was when he was shuffled off to the base where he met Bruce Banner, which was going down during the Korean War. If you're a comic book fan, you're familiar with the base, the Los Alamos base, um, which was a military facility that was run by Bruce Banner, already rubbed Ross the wrong way because he felt that a military base, a scientific project or not, should be run by a military man and probably by him. He was very, very prideful, which only led to his downfall because, on top of that, being assigned to this base, working with this scientist, he felt that he had been basically shuffled off and forgotten about behind his desk. And he felt disrespected. And like all of his military contributions and sacrifices that he's made didn't matter. So he was pointing all of this at Bruce because he was upset with his life, not necessarily Bruce. Bruce was just an outlet. And then there was the matter with him and Betty. After the passing of his wife, Betty's mother, Ross simply couldn't be bothered with raising a girl child while he was trying to maintain or get back the glory of his career. So he shipped her off to boarding school. You are not winning Father of the Year with that kind of shit. Um, he kept up with her grades and stuff like that, wrote an occasional letter. But after she graduated boarding school and college, she basically had to track him down at this base, which is where she met Bruce. Um, as she became more and more, and I'm skipping a lot of stuff in between here because, like I said, this shit can go on for hours, and we're not going to do that. As she became more and more attracted to Bruce, um, this only pissed Ross off more and more. Um, Long story short, he sacrifices himself to stop a supervillain. He apparently dies in the arms of Betty, apologizing for all of his mistakes. Um, but that's not him. He had gone in with the intelligentsia, which is run by the leader, which is how I think they're going to get working Ross becoming the Red Hulk somewhere in Brave New World, because the thinker or the leader was part of the intelligentsia, including Modoc, who they killed off, who helped Ross become the Red Hulk. And after he became Red Hulk, um, he started wreaking havoc. The list of people that he defeated include the Silver Surfer himself, because a byproduct of his Hulk form, he can't grow stronger, but he can grow hotter. And he can absorb the energy of whoever he's fighting, meaning that if you're gamma powered, if you're cosmic powered, but if it's some type of radiation that's powering you, he can drain it during the fight. The longer you fight him, the weaker you get and the stronger he gets. And he beat down the Silver Surfer, took his board, killed a bunch of people. He beat the Hulk twice. He murdered Bronsky. He murdered, straight up shot, headshot a bunch of times, the Abomination. And he just went through the comics during his debut, ambushing heroes and villains alike. He trapped Stark in like a tunnel or something like that and just appeared and broke his ass down. Uh, so, yeah, the Red Hulk represents the military experience and planning and skill of 40 years of military service that Ross can bring to bear. So you're not just fighting a guy raging out, you're fighting a guy who has all types of experiences in like dirty hand to hand combat. Um, yeah, and he's in the body of a Hulk. So that is the down and dirty history of General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross. If you want to know more, I encourage you to go online and watch one of the shorter videos, or if you got a day to kill, watch one of the long ones. Like I said, they are hours long, but I do encourage you to check into it before the movie drops. I think you'll enjoy it. Those are my thoughts, and I'll see you on the other side.